so much for tuning in to KBTV. I'm Dr. Karlisha Booze. It's the first Wednesday of the month, so we have Wellness Wednesday. And today we're joined by Kim Lewis. She's the manager of Oncology Services at Piedmont Macon, and she's here to talk about skin cancer. It is the summer months. A lot of people are hitting the beach, and many may be worried about either getting sunburned or getting skin cancer. So, Kim, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So skin cancer, what is skin cancer and what are some causes?
Well, skin cancer is the abnormal overgrowth of cells that can lead to a mutation, and that mutation can then develop into cancer. The most common is skin cancer. Of all cancers, skin cancer is diagnosed most commonly in all Americans. It affects 1 in 5 people, and that's people of all colors, all races.
Okay, so now according to the Skin Cancer Foundation, more people are diagnosed with skin cancer each year other than any other cancer. We hear about other cancers, but skin cancer, with all the other cancers combined, more people are getting this. That's mind-blowing. Talk about, who's at risk of this skin cancer?
So basically everyone is at risk, okay? All people of all colors are at risk for skin cancer. If you have skin, you're at risk for skin cancer. The most common types of skin cancer is basal cell carcinoma, but there is also other types of squamous cell. There's also melanoma, and there's even a rare type, Merkel cell. The most common, like I said, is basal cell, which can affect almost 4 million. It's about 3.6 million people a year just with that type of cancer itself. However, the squamous cell, it is also there's also a high incidence, and it affects more so people of color, whereas BCC, the basal cell carcinoma, most typically affects more people of Caucasian race. There is, with the skin cancer, you definitely want to be, everybody's at risk. You want to be, particularly the most common causes is the UV, violet rays that are coming from the sun, but also from tanning beds. So both are very important to avoid. Skin cancer can be found anywhere, but mostly it's on places that are exposed to the skin, obviously. To the sun. So more so on your face, your forehead, your ears, even your hands, places that are more typically exposed to the sun, your shoulders, your back, things like that. So you have to be very careful when you're out on the beach in your bikinis and you're out on the beach. All those areas that are exposed to the sun can get skin cancer.
Oh, wow. So what are some of the ways that, we could prevent? Obviously, we can wear sunscreen, but what are some other ways that you would recommend? What is it? Anything dealing with our diet, our eating habits, or, is it something that we could do just to prevent, that skin cancer?
No, nothing diet, because it is typically mostly done by the UV rays and the sun with the ultraviolet rays. So you want to do things like obviously wear sunscreen, and you want your sunscreen to be at least a SPF of about 30 and higher. Some dermatologists even recommend like having zinc, but there's different recommendations with all dermatologists. But you want to make sure you're using sunscreen, but not only putting the sunscreen on. If you're out in the sun, you want to be reapplying. So if you're in the water, or you're heavily sweating, you're doing a sports activity, you want to remember to reapply at least every 2 hours, or even greater if you're doing some of those types of activities. You also want to protect your skin with, proper wear, like even long sleeve shirts. They even have like protection in certain clothing that you can get that protects you from the sun rays. Wear a wide brimmed hat. You're out on the beach, put your hat on, protect that face. And try to avoid the sun between the hottest times. Between 10 and 4 is the strongest rays. So if you can avoid it during those times, that's better as well. And if not, make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. And of course, avoid the tanning beds. And also one thing that's very important is self-checking your skin, being aware of your skin, being aware of skin changes and reporting them.
Okay, so that would be something like the monthly self-exams where people can go in and talk to their doctors and, just let them know, hey, I'm constantly doing this. Because a lot of times people notice different rashes or stuff starts to appear and don't realize that may be a skin cancer. So I think that's probably what you're referring to when you said like self-examining, right?
Yeah, like just, just always be aware of your skin, looking at different things. If different moles or different parts, things on your skin look different. So there is actually something you can follow if you can remember ABCD. A is for asymmetry. So if something looks, you have a mole or a spot on your skin, that's asymmetrical, meaning that one half looks different than the other half. It's irregular. Here are the borders. Do the borders look different? Are they rigid? What does it look like versus your other moles or spots on your skin, like sunspots or freckles or aging spots? Does it look different from those other areas? Another thing is the color of it. So the C is the color. Has it changed colors? Is it multiple colors? Is that spot more than one color? Different darkening or light pigmentation, different things. And then the diameter, if it's larger than a pencil head, a pencil eraser, you want to be watching that, or if it's growing. And then more important, and then E is evolving. So it's a spot or an area that you might see a mole or a spot that is evolving or changing. So it's different, as it's going along, it's getting a little different, getting more suspicious, those types of things. So I would recommend you should be seeing a dermatologist annually for your skin checks. But also, of course, if you find anything that's abnormal, get with your PCP and let them know if you need a referral.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Kim, for coming on the show and just sharing this helpful information, especially, like I said, during the summer months, people are out, and this is definitely something that they need to be aware of. Real quick, can you tell us where we could go on your website, anything, just to get any additional information about skin cancer?
Yes, of course. You can go to www.piedmont.org, and you can, in the search box, put in skin cancer, and there will be a link there that will discuss and give you some more information.
Perfect. And we'll have that direct link on our website, karlibtv.com.
It's What's Happening Weekend on KBTV. And this your boy, Country Wayne.
Hey, everybody, this is Tamala Man, and I'm rolling with Carly B TV.
Hey, everybody, my girl Tamar Braxton, all the way live on Carly B TV.
Yours truly, Atlanta's own MC Life. And I want to let you know, I'm all the way live with Carly B TV. That way, the long way. I'm always Carly B TV. Peace up and A-Town down.
Yo, this Henry Wells, the most feared man in comedy. Street T, all the way live on Carly B TV. I'm here, baby. Check them out.
Yo, what's up? I'm Tony Terry, all the way live on Carly B TV. You heard me?
Poker Bear, all the way live with Carly B TV. You understand me? You gonna learn today, babe.